Hey guys, it's CWillyHD here, and welcome to Game Breakers. This time we're looking at one of my personal favorite glitches Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door has to offer. But performing a glitch before Chapter 5 starts, we can take Flavio, keep him in our party forever, and even have two of him. Normally, Flavio joins you for a short period of time until you blow up the entrance to the grotto. However, we can leave Chapter 5 with Flavio during this time. So let's show you how to do this incredible glitch. First things first, we have to unlock Miss Mouse, who is an optional party member that can be unlocked after Chapter 4. Fortunately, this is also where we need to be when starting the glitch, since we're going to be starting Chapter 5 after. To unlock her, accept the triple question mark request in the Trouble Center. Meet her on top of Zest T's roof and then head for the top of Hooktail's castle. Use Flurry's ability in the middle of the room to reveal a chest containing the badge she wants. Go back, give her the badge, and she'll join your party. Now that you have Miss Mouse, we can perform the glitch. Head down into the sewers to the room where the Chapter 5 and 6 warp pipes are. Normally you need the Ultra Hammer to break this stone block, but you don't obtain that until Chapter 6. Using Miss Mouse, we're going to bypass the need for that by using what's known as Fish Glitch. You do this by using Miss Mouse's ability and then 4 frames later moving in a direction. Notice how Mario moves slightly before Miss Mouse starts her animation. Doing this normally doesn't really help at all, but when near water we can do some useful things. In the room with the warp pipe, stand as close as you can to the stone block and the edge of the water. Quickly press X and then down on the control stick. You want Mario to fall into the water and then the text box to come up. As Mario's flying out of the water, close the text box and hold up right. Closing out of the text box broke the cutscene of Mario getting thrown out into the water and allowed us to control him in midair. Now that we're here, carefully get above the blue switch and spin jump onto it. This will spawn the warp pipe in Chapter 5 way earlier than you're supposed to. If you perform Fish Glitch again to enter the pipe, you can get to CWillyHD. But since we didn't start Chapter 5 yet, none of the crew members will be there. So all that's left to do is begin Chapter 5. A short ways into it, after Baba rejoins the party, Flavio will assist you for a short period of time. Since we spawned the warp pipe using Fish Glitch, we can bring Flavio back to Rogueport. The side effect of doing this and the Fish Glitch is we've now created a sequence break. If we enter Chapter 6 through the pipe, we can open the Postly Sanctum and trick the game into thinking we skipped Chapter 5 and the entire train ride in Chapter 6. While that sounds like a good thing because we never rode the train and stopped at the station, Mario was never given the Ultra Boots, which are required to complete Chapter 6. On top of that, we need the Ultra Boots to get the Ultra Hammer, and without these two things, our progress becomes halted. Surprisingly, it's a pretty easy fix. Enter the pipe to Postly Heights and trigger the cutscene outside of the Sanctum. Then go back into CWillyHD and enter Pirate's Grotto. Since we put the game in a Chapter 6 state, it already assumes that we completed Chapter 5 and all the changes to the environment are made. This means we can walk right into Pirate's Grotto without having to blow up the entrance and triggering Flavio to leave. When entering the grotto, Chapter 5 will be re-triggered, so all the important stuff that we need is still waiting to be unlocked. We're still able to unlock the chest containing the paper boat mode. Now we're able to finish Chapter 5 and get the Crystal Star. Back outside, Flavio will normally come up and speak to you, so now there are two Flavios on screen that are completely unaware of each other. Now here's something you need to avoid doing. When Lord Crump attacks the island, Flavio will join you. This overrides the glitch Flavio we had. If you were to fight Lord Crump and progress the story normally, the game will take Flavio away from us like it's supposed to. Thankfully, we can still prevent that from happening. When the normal Flavio joins you, instead of going back to speak to Cortez, just walk to the warp pipe like we did earlier. Now we have everything we need from Chapter 5, the paper boat ability, the Crystal Star, and most importantly, Flavio. Because we technically left Chapter 5 early, the intermission of us receiving the train ticket to start Chapter 6 is skipped. Like I said earlier, we need the Ultra Boots and Hammer to progress, so we can't really skip Chapter 6. The best way of doing this is by taking the warp pipe into Postly Heights and heading straight for the train. Don't read the note outside the Sanctum or anything, just walk back to the station. Even though we boarded the train from Postly Heights, the game corrects itself and starts the normal 3-day sequence. The only difference is instead of starting off in Mario's room, we'll be placed in the hallway. Walk all the way to the left and talk to the conductor. After that, you're all set to continue Chapter 6 the right way. Now for the amazing benefits of doing this glitch. Besides the obvious of having Flavio following you for the rest of the game, he also joins Princess Peach and Bowser during the intermissions. Since he isn't programmed properly into cutscenes, Flavio is just there on screen during most of them. My personal favorite is when Mario is being launched to the moon. This whole cutscene is hilarious as he's always somewhere on screen, levitating, floating in space, and practically becoming the moon. No matter how serious a cutscene is, Flavio brightens up the situation. Remember earlier when I showed a cutscene with two Flavios? Well, now we can have two ourselves and have the partner abilities. On sublevel 2 of the X-Naut Fortress, head into this room. Spring jump into the ceiling and down this vent. When you exit, you'll become 8-bit versions of yourself. While this is cool and all, we want to leave the room. When we exit, we now have two Flavios and no partner. It still gets better though. Flavio's sprite replaced whatever partner you had out, but still has their abilities. Now Flavio can be used to blow up stuff, spin rapidly, and blow gusts of wind. Also, when you're Flurry or Vivian, that Flavio will levitate above the ground like they do. Sadly, Yoshi is the only one that doesn't switch over to Flavio, which is a shame because I really wanted to see Mario ride Flavio around. This effect does carry in between rooms, but getting into a battle or swapping partners will correct the glitch and you'll now only have one Flavio again. So hope you guys enjoyed this showcase of one of my favorite glitches of all time. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. I had a lot of fun covering a single glitch in a lot more detail than I could on a normal episode of Game Breakers. If you have any suggestions for games or glitches, leave them down in the comments below. Special thanks to Nathan is Bored who discovered Fish Glitch, the LP Ginger who found out about Double Flavio, and the rest of the TTYD community. I'll leave some links in the description to check out if you're interested in the game. But for now, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, see ya!